Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you'll love this vibe. And everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This could be past, present, or future. You or someone around you. So take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else, okay? This is a general read. This is not a personal read. Check out the description if you need a read, as I just said, okay? All are welcome on this channel, and all contributions are highly appreciated. Tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. It is a good idea to have an empty cup when you're on my channel and you really want to see what's up. Thank you all for stopping by. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you tell a family friend to come on over and subscribe to the channel so they can be privy to these spiritual notifications. There's enough space in this place for everyone to be notified. Today we're tapping to the zodiac sign of Sagittarius, sun, moon, rising, any placement in your chart. Sagittarius, all right. Sagittarius, what we have for you today is dissolution, emotional clearing. Dissolution, emotional clearing. Sagittarius, Spirit is clearly saying it's time for you to do some cleansing, some clearing, emotional clearing. Dissolution means to dismantle, to take apart, to clear the fog, clear the airway, open the path. And so Sagittarius, Spirit is clearly saying for you to have an emotional clearing. Maybe there are things that you need to, you desire, not need to, excuse me for using the word need, that's very low vibe. But there are some things, Sagittarius, that you are desiring to receive clarity on. And Spirit is saying everything has its own purpose and timing of arriving in your life. And so you could want to know some things on many different levels about your existence, about your bloodline, about your family, about a relationship, maybe some kind of choice that you're preparing to make in your life. But Spirit is saying do not become disturbed or angry or feeling that you're not spiritually connected or you're not being heard because you're not receiving an answer right away. It does not happen that way. Everything has its own divine time and purpose. That is something that I stand on, and I've learned that we just have to hurry up and wait and be patient. Sagittarius, I'm picking up on the energy of someone who may have maybe become a little sad or disappointed when things don't arrive, your way, the way you desire them to arrive. But Spirit is saying that's far from the truth. Everyone here on the planet Earth matters. Everyone counts. Everyone has value. And it does not matter who you are, where you come from, or how others feel about you. We all have value. We all have purpose and intention. Doesn't matter whether the world is viewing it negatively or positive. We all have value. We all have purpose and intention, Sagittarius. And so it's time for you to do some emotional clearing. Maybe you need to get out in nature and do this on a regular basis. Maybe you're someone, maybe you say, well, you know what? I don't want to do a spiritual bath. Spirit is saying there are many things you can do to clear your energy. Simple things like journaling or just making sure you're getting out in nature, maybe going for a walk and doing this consistently. So possibly Sagittarius, you need to do some research on how to recalibrate your energy and how to cleanse your energy, okay? But find some things that work for you and do it consistently, not just in this moment of your life, but as you move forward. And you need to stand on and have an understanding that everything has its own divine timing and purpose, and to not become distraught or distracted when things don't arrive the way you want them to. Let go and allow the dissolution to occur so you can break down those stinking thinking feelings and negative self-talk, Sagittarius, that you have been giving yourself. Having that energy of pity on yourself. Negative thinking that your prayers aren't being heard, because Spirit is giving you confirmation through this read. Your prayers are being heard. Your petitions are being received. All that you desire is here and fully present. So you need to let go of the negative mindset. Allow those things to fall. Allow those things to crumble. Right now, the world is receiving a massive, clearing and cleansing, when it comes to reality, what holds value and what does not. And so allow the dissolution in your own personal life, Sagittarius, to form. Let go of the negative thinking and trust and know that all that you desire, is obtainable for you. You have to shift your perception in order to see yourself through and see yourself on the other end, at the other end, you know, of whatever this mission, okay? Because life is a journey. It's a marathon. It's continuous. But there's something you're trying to obtain. You have a goal and you are desiring and you're ready for it right now. Spirit is saying when we don't deliver something right now, there are many spaces and places that the human mind has not been, given access to for many reasons. And we must respect that, okay? Spiritually speaking. The next card we have here is the Page of Wands. It says the Page of Wands, like the Fool, has a fresh yet passionate outlook on life. Look at God. Confirming what I just said. A fresh outlook on life. Drawing this card indicates that you are a creative spark in you, that you have a creative spark in you, Sagittarius. So go ahead, be spontaneous, and follow your creative muse. Okay? And I just talked about shifting your perception. It clearly says passionate outlook on life. So it's time for you to have that passionate outlook on life. But in order for the Sagittarius to do that, you have to allow the disillusion to occur. You have to allow the stinking thinking, the negative self-talk, the pity, allow that to fall to the side, to not occur, anymore. Okay? You could also have people around you who are negative as well. Spirit is saying you have to be mindful. Everyone should not be allowed to be around you. And also keep your business to yourself. Your moves, your next move, your plan, your desires, your goals. Keep them things to yourself. That is between you and the divine. Okay? Because I'm picking up on someone who has people around them who possibly every time you speak of growth and development, this person could talk about, you could say the sun is shining. They're like, oh, it's very rainy. This person does not want to see you flourish. But Spirit is saying do not give people access to your life. Everyone should not be privy or have access to you. Okay? Yes, like you're a celebrity. Treat yourself just like that. Okay? The next card we have here is the 8 of Wands, Sagittarius. It says, forward with your plans. But this time, things may be moving at a much faster pace than before. You may be entering a busy period now as you add new tasks, Sagittarius, and projects to your queue. But be sure not to rush into anything too quickly. So things are going to shift for you, okay? This 8 of Wands is news that you can use and it's positive. So things are going to shift. We just spoke at the beginning about things that you are desiring. And because they're not happening as quick as you want them to, you feel that you're not being heard. That's not true. Surrender that. You need to trust and know always, no matter who you are or what people are telling you. Never mind the people outside of you. They cannot connect with spirit for you. You can connect with spirit better than anyone else can, okay? You are the MVP. You are the #1 player. You are also a creator. You are also one of the creators in your own world. So you want to be mindful of the negative talk and also allowing the negative projections of people outside of you to affect your life and your growth. Because the world we live in, people are constantly trying to, plant seeds of doubt, tell you what you can't do, tell you you're not good enough. Those are people who are not for you. And Spirit is saying for you not to become confrontational when you come across this familiar energy. For you, Sagittarius, to get into the habit of letting them go and letting them flow in their own direction, but not around you. Later.